Hello and welcome to Trains and Viatic, and an absolutely different video. At the moment I absolutely hate my model railway. In this video we're going to be looking at the 10 things I hate about the railway at the moment. As learning from my experience, you'll be able to learn how to do things differently. So let's start the title and then let's get on with it. Like I said before the title, at the moment I hate my layout. Don't get me wrong, I love this hobby and there's a lot I like about the layout. But there's 10 things at the moment which I hate about it. So some of the bits I can only tell you, but other bits I can show you. So let's get on with the first bit. First thing is the location, the attic. It's too hot in the summer, too cold in the winter. You suffer problems like expansion gaps, things dying over the summer, equipment overheating, and you just can't get up here. Some layouts have resolved it. I could spend the time putting insulation up on in the loft. We could get this changed into a room. We could do so many other things, but at the moment I get about 4 months of the year when I can actually use it nicely. This then brings me onto the second problem. Trying to get nice shots. As either way I got these beams. So if I move you onto the other tripod wherever I stuck it, hopefully I brought it up, I'll be able to show you what I mean. As getting in the world of video, I like to have nice panning shots, but because of these beams I can't do anything like that. So I'll go and grab the tripod and show you what I'm meaning. So I'll start off with a pan shot. So we've got our lovely bridge there, and we can try to watch a train coming into the station. But you can see everywhere we have the beams. When I first started the hobby as just model railway, that wasn't a problem to me, but now I can't go and get lovely shots. So the next problem is a design thing with my layout. I have a nice shot of a viaduct there, but apart from that, nowhere else. I can just sit there and watch the trains going past. That's something that I could sort by removing this area, removing those, but then I would lose the ability to have some of the bits I want. So it's a general design I came up with. The next problem is my electronics. You can see I got some flashing lights in that building over there. That means I have a short circuit somewhere on the layout. I've been through and removed every single loco, changed every single point, and it's still happening. I have some major design flaws with my wiring, so let's move over here and we can talk about that. So with the wiring design things, wiring of the layout come from the ECOS microcontroller, then it go to 4 power management modules. These should be running in a way that mean I should be able to detect the problem. But because they all get fed directly from the ECOS, I can't try to turn them off. I needed to add an extra 4 switches there. Then from there it go to my block detections. Again, I needed to add an extra 4 switches there so I could then narrow it down to the block detection. So for the cost of 8, 16, 32 switches, not even 32 switches, it's causing me no ends of problems, as I don't know where the power problem is. I'm going to have to spend a good day going through, checking everything. So it's little mistakes which could be resolved. If I do another layout in the future, I'm going to make sure that I have clear switches so that I can go off, 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 and be able to isolate everything down to 4 blocks. So that's that problem. So we've got for Ethic, for View, for Layout, the electronics. Next problem is for layouts currently too big. No, I can't access the areas that I want. As to sort out down there, I need to either go down along there or squeeze across there. So it's hard to access it. Again, it's down to the location. Ideal world, we wouldn't have a water tank here. So that's the next problem. Then again, another problem with the location, this is the 5th or 6th problem, is working height. Sometimes I need to give up in here because it's just so uncomfortable. I'm sitting on the floor here. I'd love to sit in a comfortable chair, but because of the height of everything, I can't have a chair up here. I need to sit on the floor, and it's just painful at times. So that's the next problem. So the next problem is me get to learning more camera work more. It's for lighting. Over there it's really, really dark. Over here it's really bright. And when I had the 360 camera, you might have noticed I had some strobing effects. Up here isn't set up for lighting. And as a bonus on this one, I have had to add this here, which is a fly swatter, as we get insects in here as well. So that's another problem. So all these little things just building up. I do love the hobby. I think it's great, but at the moment there's so many little things just keep on going oi, 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 that I'm not enjoying this layout at the moment. So let's go on to another problem. Another problem is actually storage. I have these big plastic boxes about, but I just have a row of them along there, and they're 1.5 layers deep. If this was in a shed or in a room, I'd be able to have the layout high enough to have 2 or 3 of these boxes. So that's the next problem. So this is another area which is a problem. It's my control area. I've done a nice job to fit everything in, and it's better than when it was in its analog days. But I'm sitting with one leg hanging out of the loft. I don't really have that much space around here to actually do stuff. I also want a line for testing trains. I do have a computer here, and I do have a TV/CCTV monitor, but I would love a much bigger control area. And this also leads on to the electronic problem, as they're all hidden right behind there. And you can also see the lighting problem, so there's so many things that just don't work. I'm not quite sure how many posts that was, but it's quite a few. And I don't want that to put anybody off the hobby, as it's a great hobby. I just want you to consider your location and how you're doing things. There's some really good loft layouts which have been done so you don't see the beams. If you look at Dean Park Station, when you watch his videos, you never see the beams. He's done a very good job with that. Also, every yard junction, I know I have said it wrong, he's done a really nice job of whereabout you don't see the beams on his layout. But I'll go and give you 3 things I love about this hobby. First of all, I love the shows. I love the people I meet at the shows. I love the retailers. At times, me and some of the retailers might not see eye to eye on things, but I know we're both there for the same thing. We both have a love of the hobby. The next one is the hobby itself. Actually having something to set my mind on. It gives me something to focus on. I could have spent the same money on trains, but spent it on something like alcohol, and I wouldn't remember anything. I would end up in a much worse position. With these, it's something I got, it's something physical. I could turn around to you and say, I got this wagon, and this wagon have a value to it. So it's actually given me something physical. And the best way about this hobby is my YouTube channel and all the other YouTube channels out there. Being able to share the knowledge of something you love with other people. I don't do this for money on the channel. I know I have been introducing some bits. I know I got super chat in when I do the live streams, but you notice I never mention that. So that's a chance for people to give me some money if I want. I know I have started for merchandise. That's because people have been asking about it and I wanted to have something there to fill the need. But I'm not doing this for money. I will, if I'm lucky, I'll be at about £200 in my complete YouTube lifespan. That's how much I will have earned. When you consider Worley, that's £30, excluding anything else. A new train, that would be a couple of £100. For money I get from the channel, it's just a little trickle. It means I could do an extra show, but it's not anything I can live on. So I'm here to share my love of the hobby. But I also thought I've been struggling for the last few days after finding I got the electrical problem. And I wanted to share with everyone how frustrating it can be. So, thank you for watching. Monday we should hopefully be doing some more work on the board. Wednesday will be for live stream whereabout we'll be working on the fire station, and then next Saturday I'm not sure what's going to be happening. But remember, UK model shops should be opening in the next couple of weeks. Best thing to do if you're planning to go to a model shop is to ring and reserve your place. I'll be visiting the Garden Railway shop garden railway specialist at Princess Whisper at some point, but that's the only shop on my list at the moment. So thank you everybody for watching. Remember to like, share and comment, and I'll see you all on Monday. Thank you very much. Richard.